Hello, I'm Alan Keays. I'm joined today by Brent Curtis, and we're here to provide you a look at some of the stories we're working on for tomorrow's paper. Big vote in Brandon today, and we'll get the results tonight, and we'll post them online as soon as we get them. The municipal budget has been voted down a couple of times anyway, and they'll be voting on it again tonight. I guess Brandon is one of the only other town that doesn't have a municipal budget in the state is, drumroll.
Danby?
No.
Damn.
Fairhaven.
Fairhaven.
It's Fairhaven.
It's both in Rutland County.
If you were a watcher of tomorrow's headlines today, you would know that because we gave it away on Friday.
You outed me. You outed me on the show, Alan. Thank you very much.
And also in tomorrow's paper, we'll have a story about Governor Shumlin signing the Economic Development Bill into law. It includes $4.5 million to help retain and attract jobs here to Vermont. We'll also have a story about Efficiency Vermont, GMP, and NeighborWorks going door to door to talk about energy efficiency here in the city. Gordon Drusilla will have that story. And we'll also have the latest on the town office project in Middlebury. I know that passed by a close vote, well, fairly close. It was in town meeting day election. And I know you have a couple stories you're working on today.
A couple stories I'm working on today. One regards Stephen Pelletier, the Castleton maple sugar maker, who was charged with first-degree murder in the killing of his daughter's boyfriend. Last month, police discovered a body underneath a manure pile at his farm. They say that he killed and buried the body there. Stephen Pelletier was held without bail after his arraignment, and he's been in jail for about a month now. But his lawyer yesterday asked the court to entertain a home detention application for him, which is about as far afield from held without bail as you can get. There was no argument included with the application, and his attorney did not return calls today.
There was actually another case fairly recently that actually went to the Supreme Court. Not that long
there
ago.
was one, yeah, and it was granted.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Apparently it's a pretty steep threshold to overcome, and especially in the first-degree case where there's premeditation, a high risk of flight. He's facing 35 years to life, and at least some public risk. Although it seems like in this case it was very specific, the person that he was trying to kill. Anyway, so I got that, and then the ongoing issues with the DCF, Department for Children and Families office here in Rutland. Our readers might know about the case involving Desiree Sheldon, the 2-year-old girl who tragically was killed this last winter, police say, by her stepfather, Dennis Doobie. Since that homicide, there has been a lot of scrutiny of the DCF office down here that culminated in a move last week with the removal of the director there and the installation of Lynn Klom, who was she works for the Department of Human Services in a field supervisory role, but she's coming in to head the office now. She's married to Kevin Klom, who is a deputy state's attorney who handles the juvenile cases. So they don't work exactly close together, but they're close enough that some people have questioned whether a conflict of interest exists. Now, in my conversations today with Kevin, with his boss, Mark Briere, who is the state's attorney, and with Vermont Secretary of Human Services, Doug Racine, all say no. They're operating not only for different agencies with different interests, but that they really won't cross paths.
Wasn't the argument from the state police report that came out of the incident that the DCF was not sharing, or there was miscommunications between them and the prosecutor's office?
That is correct.
So
That is
they
correct.
do share information, apparently, or supposed to.
The office is shared, but the director. So he works with the investigator. He works with the caseworker involved in these cases. He doesn't work with the director of the office. Is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm. And one last thing in tomorrow's paper, our photographer Anthony Edwards is at the College of St. Joseph this evening, where they're having the Run, Walk, and Wag event. So bring your dog down to College of St. Joseph.
I thought the people were going to be wagging.
They might be doing that. I do not know. But yeah, that's going on today. It's a big event that happens. A lot of people come out for that, and we'll have some photos in tomorrow's paper. That's a look at some of the stories we're working on. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.